to another episode of Tim's Toy Cave in the fabulous Toy Cave. We've actually made the move from the kitchen dining area to somewhat of the Toy Cave. So today we are, well, first of all, let me introduce myself. I am Tim. We are here at the Toy Cave where we go and do toy hauls, toy reviews, toy hunts, conventions, and anything and all pop culture. So today we are going to be doing a GameStop and I'm trying not to say the way she says not to say it, so the Walmart haul. I'm used to going and messing with her and calling it the Walmart, but the Walmart haul. So Walmart and GameStop is what we got toys from. These are actually toys that I got before I got put into the hospital. Yeah. So that being said, let's get it started to our haul. We're going to start with the Walmart portion of our haul. We got two things that we found at Walmart. We got the Walmart exclusive from Back to the Future. Now I believe everybody's starting to carry them, or you can pre-order for everywhere. It's the Battle of the Bands Marty McFly, which honestly looks almost like the regular Marty McFly, just minus the life preserver, his vest. And then he also comes with a clear hand. I honestly think that they should have gave him the clear hand and gave him the actual enchantment under the sea dance get up, not the Battle of the Bands, but we got that one. Then we also finally found ourselves Mr. Doc Emmett Brown, and this is Doc Brown from the 50s, the 50s version of Doc Brown. Hopefully they come up with other versions of Doc Brown, maybe the 1985 and the 2015 Doc Brown. But we got those over at Walmart. Next we also picked up Black Series Archive Wave and Grand Admiral Thrawn. This next part of our Walmart haul is going to be all the whole wave of the 50th anniversary Archive Wave. But we got Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have the Hoth Luke Skywalker from the Black Series 50th Anniversary Archive Wave. Then we also have the Han Solo Black Series 50th Anniversary Black Series Archive Wave. And finally, last but not least, we have the Commander Cody from the Black Series 50th Anniversary Black Series Wave. Archive Wave. So
you messed up.
So we got like all four of the wave. Now I got to get those and get them posed up and put in with the rest of the collection, among all other stuff that we have to go and get together. The next part is, of course, like I said, the GameStop haul. So we'll start with the Black Series figures that I did pick up, which are 4 Black Series pre-orders that I've got from over there, which are really, really hard to find when they first came out. I'm not going to get all these and show you guys because they are all of the same figure, but I have 4 of the Glomorian Guards, so of course, you know, like I always say, got an army build because there's more than just one Glomorian Guard, and the wife does not like that idea because there's more than one figure that I have. Why do you need so many of the same figure? Of course, like I always say, you got to army build, because I believe in Return of the Jedi, Jabba had more than one guard in his palace. So we need to go to be able to do the diorama or reenact or photography that we need more than just one.
Why can't you just have 2?
Because there's more than 2. Next, we also came across over there. I don't know why we have two, but we got two Commander Cody's of the Black Series 50th Anniversary Archive Edition. So possibly maybe just do a giveaway, or if someone may need it, go ahead and send us a message and maybe we can hook you guys up.
That, and I do believe before the hospitalization, we were actually thinking of going to Las Vegas to Rogue Toys, where on Saturdays they do, what's it called, babe?
Trade night, swap night.
Yes. I think we were gonna use that as a swap.
So, other pre-order that I had at GameStop was the Firestar, part of Spider-Man is an Amazing Friend. So now I have the Amazing Friends. I can go and put those on my shelf somewhere and display them. But now I have Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends. If you're an 80s kid, we all know what that is. Saturday mornings. So we have that one. And we picked up, well, I shouldn't say picked up just because I pre-ordered, but we have the Drowned and Robin from the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Now, there are only, I'm not collecting the whole line of Multiverse, but I'm just collecting ones that I like, and of course you can't have Batman without Robin, and I am trying to get all of the metal Batman figures. So that's why I got the Deep, and of course, like I said, you need to have Robin. So we picked those up. At the time when I was over there, GameStop was having a sale on the action figure of Doctor Doom, so I picked up the Doctor Doom. This was actually really cheap because we were actually able to use our points to pick this up. Plus it was on clearance, so I think we got it for almost $10 with our points plus the discount, the clearance. We got a good deal. So we did, actually, I think we picked up two of these because it was such a good deal. So we have two of these. I have one for myself, and I think Cindy wanted to do one for maybe trade night when we go to Rogue Toys, along with the Commander Cody. So this was a pretty decent haul. Other thing I picked up, which are kind of out of my collecting wheelhouse, or should I say out of the ordinary that I collect figures of, but I picked up the Mario Brothers, Luigi and Mario. Mainly just because I thought they looked really cool. The idea of having Mario and a Luigi that are really well articulated, I thought was a good idea. So I figured, why not? Might as well pick them up both. And they were really cheap, good deals on these. So picked them both up. And least but not last, or however you say it.
Last but not least.
There you go. The wife went to Walmart, or no, Target, and found me an Ash versus the Evil Dead figure by NECA. And I need that for some of my photography. And bam, she picked him up for me. So now I have Ash versus the Evil Dead, the Ash figure. So we are going to have some great photography going on now with all the horror figures that I have. There are just a few more horror figures I would like, but I can do with some pictures without them for right now. So we have Ash. And that being the case, whenever we go toy hunting, there's never nothing out there to toy hunt. But when Cindy goes out by herself, it's always something. There's always at least one thing or two things that she can find, and it just so happens things that I want. So when I was in the hospital, she went and did her own little thing for the toy cave and got some figures for us to do for you guys. Multiverse. Todd McFarlane's Multiverse, the new, I believe it is the new wave, the Bane, Build-A-Figure Bane wave, which is the last night on Earth. storyline. This is when you actually, if you haven't read the story, you actually start believing that Batman was going crazy, but he's not actually going crazy. He's actually going, and he's in the future when all superheroes are dead and battled, and he has to fight the Omega, who is like the Omega Batman. So this is actually the Wonder Woman that was in the storyline. She looks kind of punk rocked. I really didn't want this figure, but the thing I really wanted with the figure was more of the body, so I can do some kit bashing with her. And I really don't want to build the Bane. The Bane is actually a pretty beefy figure. GameStop in our area, and we do want to do a shout out to our GameStop friends, Caleb, Oz, and Korynn. Help us out with all our pre-orders and toy action figure needs, and maybe sometimes video games when Cindy goes and orders them. But back to the thing. They did have the full wave, and all I really wanted was the Wonder Woman, so we picked up the Wonder Woman. The other thing we picked up, oh, by the way, before I get into it far, so I don't have to keep repeating myself, this is a GameStop haul. So everything we got here was from GameStop, be it pre-orders or figures that they had on hand. So, these were pre-ordered, because of course, our Targets don't carry anything G.I. Joe related, so I pre-ordered and got these from GameStop. These are the Cobra Infantry Troopers, and I have 3 of them waiting on 1 more to come in. The reason why I have so many is because Cobra doesn't have just 1 trooper on hand, so I am army building these figures. That's why I have so many. And of course, Sin always gets on my case. Why do you need so many of these figures? Because there's not 1 trooper. Next up we also have is the Zartan figure. I pre-ordered Zartan, and he came in while I was in the hospital, so Sin went and picked him up. And actually, he came out looking pretty good. He looks almost like the original version, just more detailed and of course bigger. Was one of my favorite figures when I was growing up in the 80s. So I had to have Zartan, so we picked up Zartan. We picked up a couple of Black Series. We have the Purge Trooper, which was only able to be picked up through buying the Fallen Order action video game. You would get the figure and the game if you were to pay that extra. But then GameStop started to release the figures alone, so maybe you can go on GameStop app or GameStop.com, and you might be able to still pick yourself up some if they have them available. The next was Commander Kree, because I have been trying to collect all the clone commanders, and the only clone commander left for me to pick up is not even a commander, but Captain Rex. And Captain Rex just so happens to be one of my favorite clone leaders. So we got Black Series. Next, we got some more Black Series, but these are the Archive Waves. What I picked up at the Archive Waves were some Tusken Raiders. I got, of course, more than just 1 Tusken Raider because, you know, there are more than 1 Tusken Raider in the Tatooine Desert. So I got 3. I wanted to get a few more, but Sin was only allowing me to get 3. Next we have 4 Death Troopers. There we go, right there. We got the 4 Death Troopers. They're part of the same thing, the Archive Wave 50th anniversary figures. So I did pick up some of these. These were actually pre-ordered because I know how hard it is to find anything anywhere here. So I did get these, and Cindy did pick these up for me while I was in the hospital. I believe I have a few more from the Archive Wave still waiting to come in. So now that I'm out of the hospital, I can pick them up myself. In the box, that just so happens to be everything that we got from our GameStop haul. So, that being said, I want to end the video for this week. Or maybe it might be 2 weeks or another week, or it depends on when you watch this. I'm not sure. So if you like our content, please do like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and follow us on Instagram at Tim's_toy cave_, right? Or so just follow us at the Toy Cave on Instagram. Just remember, it's still COVID. Remember to get vaccinated. And just be safe all around. And just remember to collect what you enjoy. And I will be seeing you, pals.